I've been a Zildjian man forever. With Bliss and Esso, I opt to use a lot of the effect cymbals. Being a hip hop show, there's a lot of track, right? So the live drums are on top of the track. So I don't want to be too overpowering with like big cymbals like I would with a rock band. So you'll see I've got 14 AFX. I love that so much. It's just so short and fast and snappy. Then I've got something a little bigger here, the 18 AFX. Still kind of trashy in its sound. Nice attack on it. And then over here is my sweet Crash K. It's a 19. So I'll use that to crash on during the show. Like there's some songs which are essentially just rock beats, and I will literally just ride on that or crash on that. So that's kind of like my main big crash. And then I have a 16 KFX here, which is for shorter accents. So like these kind of two play as my main two crashes. Any kind of crash, like right in on the crash part will be on this. And then I'll do shorter accents on these little ones. Or if I'm doing multiple hits, I'll kind of move like that. Now that brings us to the smaller cymbals at the front. Now I love having two little splashes here. I've just got a tiny little A custom here. I think it's an 8. And then I have a 10K here. I've had that one for ages. You can tell I need to give it a good clean. But I like kind of going smaller to larger with the splashes. So this is kind of like my predominant splash because it cuts through the mix a little better. It's a bit bigger. And then this one's just for the extra little kind of short accents. Then if you come over this side, I've got a stack which I've made myself. So here I've got the 12-inch Oriental China, and I've cracked that, so I'll use that one at the bottom. And then I have another 14 A, and then I have a low volume cymbal. Now that just kind of keeps a little bit of a lid on those two cymbals. So the China and the 14 are like my main stack, and then the low volume just makes it a little bit heavier. So I use that for accents throughout the set as well. It's almost like a second kind of hi-hat really. The last cymbal, which I haven't spoken about, is my 12-inch China. Again, it's just super short and sharp kind of China hit. I feel like maybe an 18 China would be too much for this hip-hop act. I like all my cymbals to just be nice and short and really quick and not too overbearing. So that's pretty much the logic behind my hats. 14 Master Sound hi-hats. I use them for every band I play in, whether it's punk or rock or hip-hop. They're just good for everything. And that's the cymbals.